All right, hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we are messing around on Milky Way Idol. This is a fun idle game with a lot to do. So let's first look into this marketplace here. That's the main thing that I'm kind of focusing on. But the sad thing is that the 10 bag cowbells are pretty expensive when you don't have that many coins, and it seemed like it went up 10K because at first it was 275 to 2, I think it was 275 to 280, and now it's 285 to 280. Okay, so I'm not really sure like if it's going to keep increasing. Basically, the sale prices is the price that I was buying it for, but now there's some type of increase. But if you look up here, you can see this thing moving up here. This is because this is a current task that I'm doing with one other task in the queue. Okay. And what I'm doing right now is forging some not utensils, but materials basically. I'm just trying to forge as much as I can so that I can have a lot to work with, because it's like for instance, you can get milk, and with the milk you turn it into cheese, so you can see how that can easily cause the milk to go low, and then you have to keep getting it. So that's why I make sure to get a lot of milk, and the cheese is running out pretty quickly. So the cheese is actually something that I can do when I'm offline. The great thing about this game is the fact that it's idle. They give you up to 10-hour um what is it? Basically whatever you're doing, like, is going to continue doing it for 10 hours while you're offline. So if you basically start a task that you know is going to take hours, it's going to do that for 10 hours or more, unless, unless you stop it or whatever. But basically, you get up to 10-hour experience, basically. All right. So that will probably be when I can do the cheese. All right. But I still have to you could do math, or you can just create a number that you know is not going to mess up the milk too much. So that's a good example of how this works. It's like everything is kind of connected to another item in a way. And all of these tools were made from cheese, but you get to upgrade it with more tools. So that's why you want to just try to forge and wood cut and do all of these different tasks, because you're going to need them all for these different materials. So for instance, if you want to buff when you're milking, then you can get equipment that will buff the amount that you collect, such as teas that you brew here, or these tools that will automatically buff your speed as well. And it will tell you the level number that you'll have to be to use that particular tool. Okay, so as long as you keep on increasing the level of the tool that you want. So if I want a milking tool to be higher, then I need to make sure I have a high enough level to get that tool. So a lot of the tools are made through cheesesmithing, but right now these are still grayed out. So let's see why they are still grayed out. When I click this, I see that I am not level 67 yet in cheesesmithing. So I have to reach level 67 before I can actually buy this brush here, right? So to do that, I'm going to make sure I have to have enough milk. And of course, the cheese tools will be like, of course, the cheapest, and then it gets more, you get more experience the more you upgrade and do these. So I technically would want to do these so I can get more experience per action. And yeah, so as you can see, I can only do one right now because I have one purple. So whatever tool that you want to buy, you basically have to buy that tool before that. So if I want a crimson hatchet, I first have to make sure that I have a burble hatchet, because that's the tool level before that one. And if I want a crimson brush, I have to make sure I have a burble brush. Okay. And the same thing for each tool. I have to have the one before it. So basically, I have to start with these and basically continue moving up. So it will only make sense to, just Cheesesmith a lot, because not only is that going to give me what I need for the tools, but it's also going to help me level up. That way I can actually get to these other tools that are grayed out right now. So the higher I continue to go, the more tools I can buy. And of course, the higher everything is and the easier and quicker it is as well. All right. So, and it's like it's so many different things you can do here. You can literally create your own like workflow with this game. You could make it passive or you can make it active. It's literally up to you. For instance, you can choose how many actions it does at a time. You could put 1,000 if you want to. You could put one, and that will make it more active. All right, but of course that'll be slow, and yeah. So it is meant to be an idle game because that is going to make it say more quicker. And as you can see, there is a chat area down here. It's very active. You can even post YouTube videos that has something to do with the game, I believe. So that's pretty cool too. All right, they have a beginner chat, they have a recruit chat for people that have guilds, and then they have a trade chat as well. So I'm not really sure how this works though, because when you sell, like if I sell an item, it's just I'm gonna automatically get money. But what I think, you know what, let's test this out right now. Because if I go to the marketplace, there's a buy and there's a sell button, and then you can see your listings. And I have definitely bought a lot of things, so I'm not really sure like how this works. I also, yeah, I don't know how this works. It's funny because it's like maybe you can automatically sell it to the marketplace or something like that, but I don't know how that works because clearly I don't have any listings. So, but let's see, buying one crimson hatchet. Okay. So how does this work? Oh, I don't think I have a crimson hatchet. Wow. So if I did, I could have earned 82,000 right there. Okay. So I don't have that. Okay. Well, this is a cool little place to be in. Somebody's buying eight. Oh, someone has 8 crimson hatchets. So, okay, I can literally make that right now. So I'm gonna do that because if I can get 82K, that would be great. And it's taken 31 seconds to do so. So at least I'm going to get some experience for that. And we can look over here to see how much experience we get. Or we could just keep the ticker up. XP to level up 23,656. So let's see how much I earn. Okay. Okay. So that was a 500 and something. Okay. So let's see how this works now. All right. So it says sell. It say I received some coins though, but see, I don't know. Like, oh, I think you have to actually buy it. That's why, or sell it. Like, you have to actually create the. I thought like if I sell something, it will automatically generate. Okay, so let, let me see. I'm gonna just new sell listing, and I'm gonna sell two of these crimson maces. Oh, oh, I'm on the wrong listing. That's why. Let me go to the correct thing. I want to sell two, and I want to post the sale listing, my listings link, and I'm going to post it. Okay. So it's kind of cool just posting it. Even if someone doesn't buy it, it's just cool posting it. It's like it really just kind of boosted the gameplay a little bit. And you see the layout. So it makes you feel like you're actually in some type of cool little marketplace. Or it even reminds me of the layout of like the stock market in a way. Like just how you got all these different things to do, all these different buttons, all these different moving parts. And this is the type of stuff that I like. It's simple, but very analytical. It's numeric as well. And it's pretty cool. So I think the person that made this game, because this is pretty cool. All right. So I guess just learned something that was simple. I had like misunderstood the whole market listing, but it was cool to kind of see it unfold in this video. So I have a new listing. Okay. So, all right. So I guess we'll see, but I'm not waiting around for it. I can just make another one. And yeah, I need to be working on my cheesesmithing though so that I can level up. So I got 3 pots that I can upgrade from, so I'm going to make 3 of these. So that's going to be over a minute. Okay, this is going to take over a minute. And these are community buffs that you can buy in the one of these stores, the shop or the cowbell store. Yeah, community bus. Okay. So this is for people with a lot of cowbells because it costs 20 cowbells a minute for the community. And people do this as well. There's a lot of people that contributed a lot of minutes to this. So that's pretty cool. All right. Um, so yeah, let's see what else they got here.